1.5 years now at Dinamo. How do you feel at the club after?
At the club, I feel good, because everyone, helped me a lot to adapt as soon as possible to help the team, And I get some. Last season it was tough, It was tough to save, because we didn't start very well the season, so we was late compared to the other team. Sorry, so it was tough to mentally and physically to save the league, to save the team in the league. Sorry, and this season it was completely different. Completely different because I think we knew already the level that we have to achieve to perform game after game, and we start good. Personally, I start good also. Then after I get this injury, who broke my how we say my performance,
For your performance, yeah.
and but you need to accept, and it's not easy to accept, and the other people play, get some success, and normally you be part of the team, but you have to watch the game, in your home, because you cannot even, run and something like this. So, but
Before coming here, what did you know about Dinamo?
about Dinamo,
Yeah.
I knew that because I have some friend who play there, so I watch some games, and I don't know if you know him, Michel Espinoza.
Yes, of course.
Yeah,
Espinoza.
so I know that the fan are amazing, and he explained me a lot all the time about the club, and it's a big club. And also I watched some games in the playoff when they succeeded to the first league.
You came in a difficult moment at Dinamo, like you said. How did they convince you to come and play here? Because it was not easy. It was not this situation like today.
For me, I didn't come at one difficult situation because we was in the first league, first of all.
Yeah.
And they didn't have any problem with the payment, for the player. So we just, start not very well the league, but I think I came in a good moment, for me. And how they convinced me, it was not so difficult. They just called me, and I knew already the club, how they work, and I called Bena Quentin before, just to know more about the club, how they work, and I say okay directly, because there is no.
Last year it was tough. What do you feel? And did you feel that you were afraid that the team could relegate because it was close?
To save the team in the league, you cannot think about that. You can be afraid, like, to. What do you mean? To how we say in English? To go in the second league, you can be afraid when you see the result at the end of the game. But you cannot say that like directly, in front of, for example, the camera or something like this. Then you are afraid. I think you have to think. Personally, I think all the time positive. And I say to myself, no, it's not gonna happen, because first of all, it's a big club. We have some good player, and we just miss this. This something, but it's gonna happen. And with hard work, we achieve it.
What was from your point of view, the decisive moment in the last season that helped you
to
remain?
To grow up for the team, or
for the team? For
the team against Farul. For me, the game against Farul away was a signal. For me, we play good, some good game, before that game. But when we play against Farul, I feel then I know that we was too good to go down in the second league. We cannot, because we cannot play like this and score like this and go in second league. For me, it doesn't make sense. And what we achieve in Farul game, you know, if you see after this game, we start to get some good
some
point. So yeah, I think it was a signal then sent to every player then guys, you can do it.
You had good evolutions, and the teams started to talk about you. Even FCSB, your rivals, the owner of FCSB, Gigi Becali, said Abdallah is a really good striker. I like him. I want him. How did you receive this kind of offers?
I take it positively, you know, but I'm a humble guy, you know, and yeah, so I like to work, you know, and yeah, I have some good moments, and I know that some club was interesting by me, and but I was focused on my job, you know, just to perform, to help the team to get some points, you know. Then yeah, or like I say, I take it positively because it's always good when some people talk positively about you, of course, and my confidence just go more up. You know, that's simple.
You gain confidence. But if, let's say, if the clubs would take an agreement, would you okay to transfer or go in on maybe a better club or like FCSB, even if it's rival?
You know, now I'm just focused on me because you know I missed too many games for me for the first part of the season with this injury. I get also infection blood and I get also hamstring. You know, so my body, because you know in the summer I didn't get any break. You know, and it was last season it was tough mentally and physically because it's not easy to save the club. For me, it's more simple to play for the, you know, when you play for the first place or something like this, to save one club in the league. You understand? Because you have more pressure. You have more pressure. You know, it's different. I don't know. For me, it was tough mentally and physically, but we managed that good, and you know, I didn't have any break, and I come back, and this year it was the first season, and I get even twist my ankle. Before that, I didn't twist my ankle, so it was tough again. You know why?
So
I said to myself,
physically.
To myself, I just saying all the time, why this happening to me? Why this happening to me now? Because we perform good now. Why this happening to me? You know, it was this, but you need to accept that. And yeah, for me, I missed too many games for the moment. Even when I come back, I was not, you know, at the level that I can, you know. And this frustrated me, you know. So now I get some break, and I just want.
You're okay now with everything.
Exactly, like I say to someone here, then you know, I say to because me all the time after one game, I watch the game with my father, and he explained me in video. Yeah, you have to. And when I have some break, when I go there, I say to because my father asked me, Hakim, listen, sit here, we're gonna watch again your game. But it was in break time, you know. So it was the first time in my life that I said to him, listen, Dad, I'm sorry, but now it's enough, you know, because I need to rest. I know how it's important, you know. You know, I am the guy who thinks that what's happening to you, it was previous, you understand? Like, it's like this, it's God decide. But my body send me all the time the alarm. Be careful, be careful, because you need exactly. So I need some break, and this break gives me a lot of, you know,
relief.
Exactly. Yeah? So now I come back, and
it's okay.
I hope everything's gonna be good, but I'm gonna try for that.
I want to ask you about Gigi Becali. Do you know the owner of FCSB? And you seen him on TV. How do you think he is? Like, how do you see him? Because he's very vocal. He spoke about all the things, all the players. From your point of view, how it is?
The thing is, then I don't understand Romanian, so I don't watch the TV in Romanian.
Yeah.
So, but I know him. You know, I know him. I know who he is. You know, even if I saw him, I can recognize him simply. You know. But I don't understand
what he says.
Yeah, so
sometimes for foreign players it's better because he's criticizing.
Yeah, I mean, for me, yeah, I don't understand.
Okay. coming back with in the previous season, you scored against Utarad at that decisive game.
Yeah.
How was it to win that game? Because it was a lot of pressure.
You cannot imagine. I think you cannot imagine. You know, we play against Botoshani,
Yes.
and before the game, I had a good feeling. You know, then guys, today we're gonna win. You know, I had good feeling also that I'm gonna play a good game. You know, sometimes you have this feeling. You know, but it was not for me because I start the good. You know, pretty well. Then after we concede a goal, okay, but like I start to get some confidence because I start to dribble to to play my game. But I still, even when we concede the goal, I was not like, damn, what's happening now? You know, I was like, no problem because we're gonna score probably two. So penalty, I missed penalty. My confidence go a bit down. Then after we score, red card. And like I said, I apologize about that, but it was a tough moment because I knew that if you win this game, the percentage of to save the club in the league, it was more bigger than, and we lose that game, and I feel very bad because I knew that. I mean, I take it personally, like personally on me. And after they played some games, and I go to the stadium, we didn't get like the point that we deserve to get, and normally I get suspended 6 matches. So, and it's still only 4 matches.
Yes.
You understand? So I knew that I'm not gonna play.
You're not gonna play.
Exactly. So they was working for the weekend, to prepare the game, and I was outside, training. Because it's normal because
you didn't know that.
And it was so painful because you want to help the team, but you cannot because you did the wrong decision just before. And after the league decided, then I can play the last game
with Utah
against Utah, and all the week we prepared that game like, guys, if we win this game, we can do something. But if we don't, or if it's a draw, but in myself it was like something's gonna happen. I don't know what, but something's gonna happen with me or without me. I was sure, but I would train like I can play this game. You understand? And one day before the game, the Andre Niculescu, he came in the training camp. He said, "Listen, Hakim can play this game." When he said that, I swear I was so happy, but I didn't I didn't show that at everyone that I was so happy. But I say, "Oh yes, it's cool." When I take my shower, I go to my car. I call my family. "Oh, I can play this game." Game arrive. I get one opportunity.
The first one.
Yes, and I miss. But also I get the same feeling than Botoshani, And I say to myself, this time, no, you cannot. You cannot. Even if you saw the game now, I don't put my head like my foot like this because I'm scared to get another red card. And Eddie, the other players, say to me before that game, imagine if you get again red card. I said to them, don't do that because bro, it's not a joke, And after I scored that goal, and when I scored that goal, and after Patrick, before the halftime,
before it was 2-0,
the confidence go more up, and we play at home, Arco de Triomphe, with the fan pushing us. I was just confidence, and that's it.
You saved. The team was saved, but it's changed a lot in the new season. What changed so dramatically? Because it's such a big difference between these 2 seasons.
For me, first of all, I don't say that the players that we had just before had more, not more quality than what we have now. But the team changed, and how we play also. We change how we play, and the team. We are a family, There is no foreigner with foreigner, Romanian with Romanian. We mix, all the time. We make a lot of joke with everyone, For me, this atmosphere is good, when you work in this atmosphere and when you get some point, the confidence go only more up, you know, and the coach and the staff pushing us to play how we like, you know, how we like to play normally. So keep possession and to get some transition when you don't have the ball, and you know, it's completely different. I don't know what exactly, but a lot of things change and everyone change. Everyone. It's in a good way.
You are having in the last 6 months of contract with Dinamo?
Yes,
now?
yes.
And
but
did you start to?
I had one option in my.
You have
in my-
you have the option, or the club had the option to?
We had one option, but for we already talked, but it was at the beginning of the season, and now we will see what's gonna happen in the future. But for me, I'm just focused on myself and what's gonna happen, and we'll see.
Because in the last 6 months, you can negotiate with the whole other clubs, and
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But, me, like my job is just to play football. What's gonna happen after?
But the Dinamo, I think they propose, you know, to continue or new contract. Or?
We will see. But yeah, at the beginning of the season, yeah.
Okay. And when you will give your answer to this, or you are already agreed to continue?
No. We didn't get give any answer for the moment. Like I said, I just want to focus to, first of all, to come back at my level and to perform with the team, because I know my quality and I know that I can do more. So more than this, sorry, and
Yeah.
this is the most important.
What objective do you have with Dinamo in this season?
This season?
Yeah. Do you think you can achieve the title? Because it's not impossible. You were there on the first place. You can win it.
Dinamo is Dinamo, you know. Everyone knows Dinamo, you know. For example, you go to France, you say, yeah, where you play Dinamo. Oh, Dinamo from, you know, they know already Dinamo. You know?
Okay.
So, you know that it's a big club. But I think we have to go step by step. We have some objectives that we put before the season started. For the moment, we are in a good way, and we want to achieve the playoffs. This is not, you know, some things that we want to, you know, to, how we say, to
things to
don't say to the people, because we are not arrogant but confident. It's different. It's different. And first of all, we just want to achieve our proper objective, and what's gonna happen after, we will see. But for sure, it's gonna be good. If you know, I want to if it's possible, we want this, you know. But
of course.
yeah.
How is Alex Pope, your new?
I know him because we play against him last season and this season, and yeah, I think he's a good player. He signed now, and he's a good player. He has some quality, you know, and you know, when you have some quality, you sign for Dinamo. Simple, you know. You cannot sign for Dinamo if you don't have some quality, and I hope he's gonna give some more quality to the team, and I hope he's gonna progress with us, and he's a good guy, so we will see.
And the last questions: what dream do you have in your career?
This is personal, you know. I want to keep that for me, but you know, it's good to dream bigger, you know.
Dream big.
Yeah.
Play in a bigger league at a bigger club.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Hakim, it was a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Me too. Thank you.